start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Florida's offense will have the football first. The Big Orange won last year's meeting in a very tight battle.
Really impressed with how Tennessee played in that game too, Reese, because it seemed like whenever they needed a big play, especially late, they were able to come away and get that. So they know the Gators are coming into this one very motivated after that close loss. This time around, can Tennessee step up again in the biggest moments?
He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. Just couldn't stay off the quarterback, and that roughing the passer call has them set up with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Gators can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Pulls it in down the sideline. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Florida!
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one, but that touchdown, this guy looks like the real deal.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Tennessee's offense will have its first possession of the game. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Made a defender miss. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Off the play fake on 1st down. Here he goes breaking the pocket.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. And the Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Grab behind the line. It's Wilcox. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. Leaves it with the back. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. And the Volunteers send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And that is just a spectacular punt, and he will pin them in the shadow of their own goalpost inside the 5. The give to the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Just keep slinging it. They're working that left side. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. Lost, the defense is wide open. Oh, he's got some space. He was off to the races and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. And the Gators had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
That is an example of a defender just stepping up and making a play. You just gave up a big completion down the field. That's not going to happen again. That's not happening on my watch. Right away, that D lineman decides to go after the QB, and he makes a big play.
The Gators have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Gets it to him on the screen. Got enough space. Touchdown, Gator. All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward, get better, and they have in game 2 so far.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Western Kentucky was far from the friendly confines of Bowling Green, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean.
Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it down the right side. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Bringing the heat. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pressure coming. He'll try to do it himself. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. The Volunteers have moved it inside the 20. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
And I don't know if he made the right decision there or not. You could tell he could have given the football to the running back, but he chose to keep it, and it just got strung out down the right side and nowhere to go. I'll tell you what, better defense than bad decision-making by that quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top. Wide out trying to get it in. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to pound it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. himself. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Had to settle for the field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to throw on first down. Back open in the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Montgomery. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The Gators are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. And the Gators will punt it away on fourth down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Pulls and fires complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Or will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll run play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Keeps it himself and gets the first. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Off play action on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air on second down. Plucks it out of the air. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. They'll run the sneak for it.
And David, on third and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Under fire. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Those play action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? Because you still have the fake. And then the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset. You got to protect him a little bit better than that, or the fake's got to be a lot better.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. It's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. Under fire. Looking for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They'll send out the kicker here. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. Easy call for the refs. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board. Let's see what he can do with the return.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. The give from the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Looking to fire. It's complete to the left. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. The Gators are flying down the field. To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Hauser. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. From the gun, the ground game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Firing to the right, complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hauser. Touchdown, Florida! Once he got some room, it was over. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-6. They march 79 yards on the drive. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? He will score! Touchdown, Volunteers! He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
And after the extra point, it's a 1-possession game, down 21-13. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He's in open space downfield. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
The Gators will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold on.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Oh, and he knocks him out of the way, and he's running free. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss it. If this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. After the run, now to throw. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Not very pretty, highly effective using that carom off the left upright. That'll cut this lead down to 5. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Off the play fake. Working that left side now. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Looking downfield on 1st down. Dances away. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Finley. He's down at the 23-yard line. It's a 1st down, and they've got to show this urgency. The Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Setting up the screen. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Quickly complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Shotgun snap on third down. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He splits the uprights. That slices the lead to 2.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, Florida-Tennessee never disappoints. We figured this could be a dynamite matchup all week, and it has delivered. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. 2 quarters to go. Time to find out who comes out on top, guys, between the Vols and Gators.
The Gators will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Going to the run to start this second half. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Out to the 35-yard line, and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. Right back to the well. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quick completion to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Snap from the gun on third down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And this quarterback, man, you've seen him have some success, so you know he'll take off and run. The defense was ready, man. Nice job. His second half, this is a critical part of it. Don't let him beat you with his feet.
And the Vols line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Hauls it in. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Gators come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll give it to the back. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run. And the Gators are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? Kick is in the air. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
And he's got his man along the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the 1st down. And the Volunteers will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Oh, he makes the catch. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Here's the pressure. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense getting set for 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Got the 1st down and more. On the move at the 30. Touchdown Gators! And they take it in for 6 more points. Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in the groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all, just showing it off left and right. But when you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra 1st down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Penn State handled its business today away from home. What a thorough beatdown. And what poise this generally young team showed. I think even other coaches will point to this one as what's possible. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He leaves it with his back. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. The Volunteers are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. The give to the back. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Vols have their offense in high gear. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Finley. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Vols kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
Nice read, nice break. Good job by the defender understanding that ball had some air underneath it. Takes advantage of it, goes and makes the big play.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The play action fake. Catch in the middle. It's Montgomery. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll run it from the gun. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. The Gators really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Montgomery. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's complete. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Makes the grab. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a second and long. Now the play fake. Got his man quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. Looking to throw. Trying to set up the screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Gators will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Makes the quick grab. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it set up on the outside. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. They go back to work in the final period of this one. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. They go to the draw. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Volunteers can really attack on this second and short. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. Running to the left. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. The throw to the outside is complete. Turning it on! Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. They'll try the run. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. They'll line up for a second down play. And he's knocked down. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle, it's Finley. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. He'll do it himself. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Trying to surge it in. Touchdown Vols! And here they come almost all the way back. Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now. I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different-looking team than what we saw earlier.
And they tacked on the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Wide receiver comes in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. It's really not hard to find the difference between this game and the loss last week. Turned it over. There he goes. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Gators, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They're going to go right back to him on first down. After the pickup of 9, it's second and 1. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Gators are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He'll pull it on the read.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
Offenses ice football games in the fourth quarter by running the football, and that's what these guys are trying to do right now, right? We're going to bleed the clock. We're going to stay on the field. It doesn't matter if the defense knows we're running it. They cannot stop us, and they're looking pretty impressive right now doing it.
And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on first and goal, but but they can also drain the clock. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. Now it'll take a touchdown to beat them, a 5-point lead here in the 4th. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Vols with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll go with a direct snap. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. And the Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give on the counter. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Douglas. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Going to try to get it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. They go to the ground. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in, it's Smith. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Quarterback on the keeper. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll go to the ground. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the 1st down.
All right, they showed this in the 1st half, right? Loaded up, ran the football, had some success. What do they do in the 2nd half? Come back now, pull some guys, go the other direction, have success. Great job by the coaching staff.
Guys, I'm going to tell you, I just never saw this team falling into a 3-game losing streak. They are wounded, reeling, and they've had their confidence shaken.
It's been ugly. There's no other way to spin it. This is very ungood, not good. Got to find some way to get this turned around. Got to make more plays. This is something that's frustrating, but let's not let it define your dynasty, right? Fix it, get it back together, try to pull some wins, try to figure this thing out.
It's frustrating too, David, because this is a team that has a lot of talent. I think part of the problem these last couple of games now has been lack of effort. So if you're on the coaching staff, maybe you're ready to start giving new guys an opportunity to see the field and just see what they can do.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.